Hello Pirates, today is Wednesday, July the 22nd, and it's time for another Battle Pirates weekly update. Today we'll be discussing the update 10.3, the new bounty, and the new defender, the Piranha hull. Let's start with the update, see what's new here. Of course, main content changes here, that's important to notice. The Hell Swarm capacity has been increased to 5. It was 3, and now you can have 5 Hell Swarms, which brings it on par with the Warhounds and Trenchers. Just keep in mind this bounty you can redeem 3. So if you have none, you can only get 3. But if you already have 3, you'll be able to get 2 more and get up to 5. Then we're going to have bounty number 34. Starts today at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, which I believe it's 11 p.m. UK time, and ends on Monday, July 27th. Not many changes really other than the new top prices. We'll talk about them in a moment. But the usual kicks eye employee bases, shipwrecks, hitting each other, and just scoring points. Other than bounty, we're also going to have a return of the Mutineer on the bounty campaign. It runs from today, Wednesday, 22nd, to the next Wednesday, the 29th. So you have 7 days to complete it. Take your time. You can do it with riots. You can try it with mutineers. I know with the riots it was not too bad. I could do, I think, 2 or 3 packs before repairing. The most important thing, I'm assuming most people have their mutineers built but not upgraded. But even if you don't have them built, you can see here starting from price pack 1 build token, another one here that's 2, then we have another one here that is 3, and now we have 1 per mastery, and you can do mastery 5 times, so you can get 8 Mutineer build tokens to help you complete your fleet. And on the mastery level, you can also get, each time you complete it, 1 upgrade token. That's 5 upgrade tokens for regular mutineers, nothing for the flagship. So take your time, get it done, it should help. Another one is the High Seas Heresy. This is one where you get technology for the Zealots. So if you still don't have your Zealots fully upgraded and you have time in your hands, definitely do this one. Again, you can get 8 build tokens, 5 upgrade tokens. It's always good during these campaigns, if you have the time, to use them to instantly upgrade a ship here, a ship there. So when the next assault cycle comes up and you need the Zealots to do TLCs and to get the new prizes, you have them. Right? Not much in terms of bug fixes, just in general improvements and whatnot. So let's move on to the next topic, bounty, and let's talk in depth about the new prizes. Alright, so as I mentioned, bounty will run from Wednesday to Monday. The store opens 24 hours after the event starts on Thursday. And there are some leaderboard prizes as well. The top prize is the Piranha hull with the built-in permafrost cannon and the 1 weapon you have to redeem, the Forge Fire Thrower. Then there are some skins. As I said, there are additional Hell Swarms you can redeem for, and there are more of those new tier 9 Conqueror armors, a bunch of them actually. Kixeye employee bases will be around for the first 24 hours. Shipwrecks on the second day. King of the Nexus starts on Thursday. And the employee bases come back in between Saturday and Sunday, depending on your time zone. For me, it usually starts at 6 p.m. on Saturday, ends at 6 p.m. on Sunday. So you have 2 chances of getting them. Expect these Kixeye employee bases to have the Piranhas in them already, and you have to kill them to complete. So likely the battle may time out because these are very hard to kill. You'll see in a moment why. This is the Piranha. Looks good. Honestly, kind of looks like a lot of the recent hulls they've been releasing. It is a Forsaken ship. That's the faction. And these are the stats. It has 150 million armor points. This is a lot. I don't think we have anything with that much armor in the game at this moment in PvP. It also has built-in 100,000 deflection against all damage types. Some splash damage reduction. So to give you an idea what this means, I did a quick math. And let's say you want to use a fleet of 5 trenchers with 15 cannons to kill a Piranha. The 15 cannons firing non-stop, doing about 225,000 damage against ships, will take that whole fleet of 5, 80 rounds, 80 rounds approximately, to kill the Piranha. And I'm assuming that there is no evade and no shots missed. If that ship has 50% evade, then you're talking about 160 rounds of fire from a complete full trencher fleet to kill the Piranha. So, you know, I know most base attacks are done in about 2-3 minutes, but now if you want to kill this guy, it's going to take a very long time. Warhounds will probably kill it quicker. Hellswarms would actually kill the Piranhas the fastest, as long as they can keep a distance, because the Piranhas you see here on the range of the built-in weapon and the range of the thrower, the range is 45, which is actually shorter than the minimum range of the Hellswarm weapons. So this will be within the minimum range, and unless you move some ships behind, they won't be firing. So we looked at the defense stats. Let's look at the movement, 24. This ship works like the Carnage. So it's going to chase the attacker around your base, inside the channel, outside, you know, whatever the attacker goes, it's going to follow. And if the attacker spreads the ship, it's probably going to follow the closest one. So it's possible to decoy it, right? It's possible even to outrun it, depending on the specials used on the Piranha. I did some quick tests, and it's easy to get it to around 50 to 60 speed, meaning it's still slightly slower than most Warhounds and definitely much slower than trenchers. So you'd have to use other means of bringing the speed up to 70 something so it can keep up with trenchers. All right. There are a lot of things to keep in mind when building it. It's a 30-minute repair, 1 weapon slot only, which is kind of funny, right? You can only put 1 thrower in it. And we'll see why in a moment. It doesn't make it a bad ship. 3 armor slots, 5 specials. Cargo is really irrelevant. I don't even know why it's here. The built-in weapon, the permafrost cannon, it does 30,000 damage, which is not much, right? Initially, I think every Conqueror in tier 9 has more than 30,000 ballistic deflection. And again, I'm assuming this is ballistic damage because it doesn't say it anywhere. I might be wrong. The reload time is 8. According to Kixeye Braden, who's the lead PvP designer now, he said this reload will not be affected by the rank. So when you rank the ship, this will not go down as it usually does. It's not documented anywhere either, but that's what he said on Discord. It's a splash-based cannon, and it has a slow effect. I think there's a formatting problem here. It should say 25%. Instead, it says 0.25. And 100% accuracy. So if the attacker has evade, the cannon may miss and it won't do the damage. But because it has a splash, it might do some damage and certainly will apply the slow effect, which Braden also said lasts for 4 seconds. So the slow, it's slow by 25% for 4 seconds. That means if the Piranha is harassing the attacker while the attacker goes down the channel, trying to ignore it, it will move slowly, giving more time to your other weapons to hurt the attacker. That's the whole idea of the Piranha, is it does not kill the attacker, it makes it weaker and slower against the rest of your base. Keep that in mind. It's a tactical ship. Here's the thrower. The damage on that thrower is ridiculous. It's just 5,000. So this is definitely not the reason you're building. The range is just 45. It's spread. The reload is already 0.2 seconds, so do not use any radioactive reload specials. No reload goes below 0.2 seconds, so it's already as fast as you're gonna get ever. Here's the key, here's the secret sauce of the Piranha, is actually the special ability of the thrower. One thrower on one Piranha, we use ballistic as example, it's going to reduce 200 ballistic deflection per hit. Now think about it, it's going to hit every 0.2 seconds, 5 times per second, so you do 5 times 200, that's 1,000. The attacker will be losing 1,000 deflection, ballistic deflection per second. In 1 minute, if the Piranha keeps firing at the attacker for 1 minute, it's gonna lose 60,000 ballistic deflection, meaning every single ballistic turret in your base will do that extra damage. Okay? Or we'll do 30k extra damage if you account for turret defense, which is still there. This one doesn't reduce the turret survival. You can look at the same. I mean, your gatekeepers will be doing more damage because it's reducing corrosive. Your Hellmouth will do more radioactive. Everything you have in your base will be doing more damage because if the Piranha keeps firing at the attacker. If you have more than one, because you can have 3 Piranhas, all these numbers are tripled. Okay, so during a battle, if you have only one, it takes 5 minutes to achieve the maximum deflection loss because the stack lasts for the whole battle. Okay? So, you know, it's just gonna make ships weaker, pretty much. Maybe even your tier 7 Draconian scatter guns will start hurting again if you let the Piranhas fire at your attacking ships for a long time. It's going to take some strategy, some good tactics, to decoy or to kill a Piranha without it firing at you, so you can finally take a goal at the base, or maybe distract them with one ship and attack with the others. It's going to be a whole new dynamic, very interesting in my opinion. Then we have the Piranha skins, and here's the store. I'm just going to give you an idea of points. At the very minimum, I would suggest players should try to aim for 40,000 bounty points, because 40,000 means you get one Piranha, one thrower. The thrower is not limited, by the way. So with that, you can build one defender. And then you bet there's going to be more Piranhas available in Pillage or in Raid. If that's easier for you, you don't need to redeem all 3 now. If you want to redeem all 3 now and the thrower, you need 100,000 points. So now it's a bit challenging. Okay? Then we have the Invader plates, the new tier 9, very strong Conqueror armors. There are 12 of them at play. Each one costs 18,000. If you want all 12, you need 216,000 bounty points. I know very few players will get that much because it's crazy. Hellswarms, if you already have 3, you want to get one more, 30,000. You want to get 2 more, 60,000. And then we have the skins. If you want to get the skins to look cute, 30,000 each. So if you're going for everything, 3 Piranhas, thrower, 2 skins, 12 armors, and 2 Hellswarms, you will need 436,000 bounty points. I'm pretty sure just a few players will get that far. So plan your points wisely. Choose your prizes wisely. Like I said, my recommendation, get one Piranha and a thrower. At the very least, 40k. And that's it. I mean, there's a bunch of older technology that's been added by player request. Okay, some new stuff like the Onslaught engine, some older stuff like the Delta V mortar focus and the Harpoon turret, which a lot of people are using because it slows down attackers. The D55M missile is another one people wanted because it slows down attackers. So you have a chance of getting them. Out of the old prizes, I would say get the Harpoon, get the D55M. These 2 are interesting. Then there are some leaderboard prizes, mostly Conqueror, class build tokens, structure tokens, and titanium. All right, I hope that was useful for you, leave your questions and comments in the video comment section, and enjoy Bounty Pirates. See you next week.